The Urbanist is brought to you in association with the Department of Culture and Tourism, Abu Dhabi. Saadiyat Cultural District Abu Dhabi is a beacon of hope and inspiration. A catalyst to spark growth and collaboration with museums and experiences, where art and science and nature and technology coexist.
The belief of Abu Dhabi that culture is the backbone of our society.
Stay tuned for a special episode of the show, in which you can hear His Excellency Mohammed Khalifa Al Mubarak explain exactly why and how Saadiyat Cultural District Abu Dhabi is the perfect place to collaborate, create and innovate. Saadiyat Cultural District Abu Dhabi, proud partner of The Urbanist on Monocle Radio.
AlUla is a city believed to be more than 7,000 years old. Once an ancient desert oasis, this city has been experiencing a development boom as Saudi Arabia looks to emphasise the tourism industry. But with a growing number of not just visitors but residents too, how is quality of life for those living there improving? You're listening to Tool Stories, a Monocle production brought to you by the team behind The Urbanist. I'm Andrew Tuck. In this episode, Mandy Sinclair gets a read of the ancient Saudi Arabian city by visiting its public library.
It's a hot Saturday afternoon in the desert town of AlUla in Saudi Arabia. The streets are quiet following the afternoon call to prayer, but in the city's Al Jadida Arts District, one cultural hub in particular sees a steady stream of visitors passing through its door. And that's the newly opened AlUla Public Library, indicated by a small sign in both English and Arabic hanging over the main entrance. Housed in a brown brick low-rise, a color that blends in with the soaring rock formations dotting the landscapes surrounding the city limits, the maze-like library is filled with cozy nooks, good stacks of books, and reading rooms for whiling away the hours over a good book. A sense of feeling at home washes over me as soon as I stepped inside. Not surprisingly, I was told the library was once a local's home and is representative of traditional houses found in the area. Though the local residents have moved out of the area and the building has undergone some renovations, the library still provides a glimpse into the local architectural style. Inside, whitewashed walls are contrasted against vibrant green doors, leading to narrow rooms where only one window onto the central courtyard provides a stream of sunlight. Comfortable sitting areas are created in open spaces within the sunny courtyard. Combined, a sense of serenity reigns. The narrow rooms scattered throughout and off the central courtyard are filled with a selection of books in both English and Arabic, stylishly displayed, particularly in the reception area, where we're greeted upon arrival. One particularly charming room is the dimly lit children's area, a space filled with books and educational toys that inspire imagination. An interior staircase off the central patio leads to a rooftop terrace. Fittingly, it's here that astrology fans will find a room dedicated to books on the subject. Nearby, an open-air lounge space provides the perfect chill-out vibes, along with views of the community mosque while poring over a good book. As the sun sets, it's the perfect space for stargazing. But for me, it's the selection of coffee table books that pique my interest. In particular, those published by Asaleen and highlighting Saudi Arabian culture. I flipped through a heavy book highlighting Saudi coffee, having slurped back the special blend served in small espresso-style cups, along with a date when arriving at various hotels and on flights. Then I reached for the AlUla Ever book, one filled with gorgeous images of the area and sites I'd been discovering. Moriah, the world's largest mirrored building where the stunning landscapes and craggy, towering rock formations are mirrored back on visitors and doubles as an event space. I admired interior shots from some of the trendy hotels that have set up in the region, and even the lush palm groves that contrast the desert landscapes. Other books delve into the country's tangible and intangible heritage, making this a great spot not just for locals, but for the curious traveler too. But while it may be a library where hushed voices and quiet spaces reign, there's more to discover. The room filled with business and economic books doubles as a co-working space for up to 6 people to gather around one communal table. At the rear of the library, a sleek, contemporary cafe is outfitted with comfortable sofas, making this a perfect spot for an afternoon wind-down and recharge. I could have spent hours here, particularly during the heat of the day.
Tall Stories is a Monocle production from the team behind The Urbanist. This episode was written by Mandy Sinclair and produced and edited by David Stevens. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to receive new episodes every week. I'm Andrew Tuck. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, City Lovers.